Okay, hello everyone. We are at Kernan Aviation, Tandragee. I've just built this scenery and I'm just going to do a bit of a tour around the scenery and it'll be updated hopefully in the org soon. Main reason for updating was a new hangar at the airfield, but I've just built it from scratch again, so it should be slightly different than the original one. We're just having a little look here around the Alpha hangars clubhouse, which is basically pretty much the same. Pretty much the same as Kernan. Little the office there, and the hangar here is built by ADSparks. All the hangars and the clubhouse, ADSparks. Check out his scenery on the org. Fantastic. Thank you to him for that. And the three main hangars. This is just close. There's a few little variants due to the uneven ground and things. There's a little bit of a gap here and here, but there's not much we can do in terms of I want to keep the runway following the contours and stuff. So as you can see, there's a slope down here which is there in real life. We'll talk about that in a moment. The new hangars up here, we've just opened each end so we can get in and out both ends, and we've just kept the old one kind of similar. It is similar, it's the exact same thing, just for handiness. So as I say, the northern hangway, we've just created that Charlie taxiway around onto runway 17 there. Not for the faint-hearted, this runway, but there is grass either side that if we are a little bit struggling a little bit with getting up the middle of the runway there. So basically that is what we're looking at. Not bad, it's the best we can do. Using ortho for X-plane, and what we'll have a little look. This is very close to what it is in real life. This area here, we've give the owner Airfield a new fence and a bit of wire in there, but the container and the two sheds and the windsocks there and a couple of threes. We've also built them a bit of a gazebo type sort of porch there. And the containers there in real life as well. I'm not sure if it's still there, if it's been moved recently, but it's in the last photograph that I've used. And as you can see, anybody that is familiar with the runway will know that there's a hill, and there's it there, and we're going down the hill, and the first turning area, and then the top there. There's a couple of little things that I wasn't able to do. I mean, there's probably a bit of a wiring up here, but fence, and there's a wee bridge across here. I haven't got it modelled. I'm not going to worry too much about that. But as you can see, looking on the approach to 3.5, anybody that will know the daunting approach coming in over the cables, and there are the cables there. So you can see the cables there, and once you get over them, you're coming down in to land, and you're always going to land around here after the bridge. Yeah, and then we have got the low field coming in here, the low field. Obviously we've got a very skillful pilot who has managed to get a 172 down into the low field there for a play. That's basically there because you can actually start at the low field within the scenery, so I've placed that there so you can spawn in basically, and that's really the story with that. And that's that really. So I mean, I think it's far better than the original one, but I'm going to be biased. Anyway, I updated Ortho 1.3 so I've now got the bit of the hill, whereas my last scenery and ortho there was no hill there, which is a bit annoying. And then we've got the trees coming into 1.7. We'll just come around and we'll have a look and we'll see how daunting that is. Just put it down. There's the golf club. I'm just using zoom level 16 at the moment here. I did have 18 around the airfield and stuff. I need to redo that, so it's a little bit blurry close down, but as you can see, coming in there to 1.7, pilot's view, need to watch the threes coming in, and then once you get over, you see the numbers, down you come and round out, and hopefully get touching down just before the slope. I think the slope's a little bit further back in real life. It's not as around, it's not as far down as this, but this is the way it's modelled. So yeah, and as I say, that is Kernan, Tandragee. Hopefully be up in the org. Libraries, we'll need the veg lib, the vehicles, the veg lib, RU scenery, and the objects, open scenery X, Mr. X, and CDB library to make this work. I'll post it all on and get it sorted on the org, so hopefully it'll be stress free for people downloading it once it goes live. So there we go. Kernan Aviation in Tandragee.